Hello students, welcome all of you. Last lecture we have already studied topic number 3a, demand analysis. In this topic, meaning and definition of demand, individual demand schedule, market demand schedule, types of demand, factors affecting market demand, law of demand, variation in demand and change in demand. Now today we are going to study next topic 3b, elasticity of demand. Friends, 3a topic you already study concept of demand, but in this new topic elasticity of demand. Elasticity means springing back. Elasticity means springing back. Springing back, just see here. So elasticity means a springing back. So elasticity of demand, in a demand concept, desire, ability to pay and willingness to pay, three necessary conditions for demand. And in meaning of demand, particular commodity, particular price, particular time and particular quantity also necessary for demand. For example, when price of sugar 30 rupees kg, 10 kg is demanded in a week, it is called demand. So elasticity of demand, introduction. In a introduction, according to Professor Dr. Alfred Marshall, you already studied law of demand. The law of demand does not explain the extent of a change in demand due to a change in the price. So the functional relationship between quantity demanded and price also explained through the law of demand. Means price rise or falls, then quantity demanded increases or decreases. To study law of demand means the law of demand not explain the extent of change in demand due to change in price. Therefore, Professor Dr. Alfred Marshall explained the concept of elasticity of demand. So, in a concept of elasticity of demand, the term elasticity indicates responsiveness of one variable to a change in the other variable. Listen carefully once again. The term elasticity indicates responsiveness of one variable to a change in the other variable. Elasticity of demand refers to the degree of responsiveness of quantity demanded to a change in its price or any other factors. In a concept of elasticity of demand, one variable to change in other variable means here quantity demanded and price. You already study factors affecting demand. Price is a not single factor affect demand, like that income, size of population, taste, habit, government policy, advertisement. These are the other factors also affect or variables to affect our quantity demanded. So elasticity of demand refers to degree of responsiveness of quantity demanded to a change in its price or any other factor. Sorry. In other factors, so just see first price. Price and quantity demanded, the relationship you already study inverse relation. In a concept of elasticity of demand, how many percentage change in price and how many percentage change in quantity demanded means a price change, then how to response quantity demanded to study, it is called elasticity of demand, because law of demand does not explain how many change or how many percentage change in quantity demanded or how many change in percentage of price, not explain, only rise or falls, increase or decrease explain in law of demand, because of Dr. Alfred Marshall also introduced elasticity of demand. So elasticity of demand refers to the degree of responsiveness of quantity demanded to a change in its price or any other factors like that income, substitute goods, complementary goods, size of population. So when how many percentage income change and how many percentage quantity demanded change to study elasticity of demand. So the responsiveness, quantity demanded and price to study, it is called elasticity of demand. The next according to Professor Dr. Marshall, elasticity of demand is great or small according to the amount demanded, which rises much or little. Listen once again. Elasticity of demand is great or small, means here big or small, according to the amount demanded. Amount means here quantity. Amount means here size or quantity. Amount demanded or quantity demanded which rises much or little. Quantity demanded increases or rises much or little for given a fall in price. Fall in price, and quantity demanded falls much or little for a given rise in price. According to Dr. Alfred Marshall, meaning or definition, elasticity of demand also very important. Just see once again, elasticity of demand is a great or small. Elasticity of demand is a great or small according to the amount demanded, means quantity demanded, which rise much or little, means rise much or little means here big or small, means how many percentage rise in price and how many percentage decline or decreases in quantity demanded for a given fall in price, and quantity demanded falls much or little for a given rise in price. In short, or in other words, it is the ratio of percentage change in quantity demanded of a commodity to a percentage change in price. Means, in short, it is the ratio of percentage change in quantity demanded of a commodity to a percentage change in price means a ratio or proportionate or percentage. Change in quantity demanded of a commodity to a change in price means a percentage change in quantity demanded and percentage change in price. The ratio, it is called elasticity of demand, means price falls 50%, price falls 50%, then how many quantity demanded in percentage increase? Suppose 10%, 20%, 30%. This responsiveness, quantity demanded and price to study, it is called elasticity of demand, because law of demand also not extend how many percentage change in quantity demanded and how many percentage change in price, because these drawbacks to cover or explain in elasticity of demand. So elasticity of demand is the greater or small according to the amount demanded, which rises much or little for given fall in price, and quantity demanded falls much or little for a given rise in price. In a types of elasticity of demand, number 1, income elasticity of demand. In a elasticity of demand, responsiveness change in quantity demanded and price. So here number 1 type, income elasticity of demand. Income elasticity of demand, it refers to the degree of responsiveness of a change in quantity demanded to a change in the income only. Other factors including price remain unchanged or constant. Income elasticity of demand means only change in income, other factors like price, size of population, taste, habit, government policy, advertisement, all other factors remaining constant or unchanged, only change in income, it is called income elasticity of demand. So listen once again, it refers to the degree of responsiveness of a change in quantity demanded to a change in the income only. So just the formula, they now clear. EY is equal to percentage change in quantity demanded divided by percentage change in income. EY, elasticity of income or income elasticity. Percentage change in quantity demanded, percentage change in income. So symbol EY is equal to percentage change in quantity upon percentage change Y means income, or percentage delta means change, percentage change in quantity demanded divided by percentage change in income. This formula in detail is equal to EY is equal to delta Q upon Q, delta Y upon Y. So next EY is equal to delta Q upon Q into Y upon delta Y. So here delta means change. So percentage change in a quantity demanded and percentage change in a price. So delta means change and only Q means original quantity demanded and only Y means original income. When original income increases or decreases, that effect on quantity demanded is measurement. It is called income elasticity of demand. just here where delta means represents change, Q is equal to original demand, Y is equal to original income, and delta Q means change in quantity demanded and delta Y means change in income of the consumer. So income elasticity of demand measurement through the formula EY is equal to percentage change in quantity demanded upon percentage change in income. For example, income change, 20% income increases, 20% income increases, then quantity demanded increases 10%, quantity demand increases 10%. So quantity demanded increases 10% because 10 upon 20, 10 upon 20 is equal to 1 by 2 is equal to 0.5. Means when you study using the formula, using this formula, then positive income elasticity, negative income elasticity and zero income elasticity. Positive income elasticity means normal goods for which demand increases with increase in income. General experience, when our income increases, necessary goods or normal goods quantity demand increases because our income increases, it is called positive. Means income increases, quantity demanded increases, it is called positive income elasticity. Then negative income elasticity, in a topic number 3A, exceptions to the law of demand means prestige goods, inferior goods or giffen goods. Giffen goods or inferior goods means low quality goods or low price goods. For example, bread. So when price of bread decreases, demand of bread also decreases. Means here consumers income increases or purchasing power increases, it is called negative income effect. So inferior goods for which demand decreases with increase in income of consumer, means given goods or inferior goods, when consumers income increases, demand also decreases, it is called negative income effect. Then zero income elasticity means some goods like that salt price increases or decreases, quantity demanded also no change, means here zero effect or zero income elasticity means necessary goods for which demand remains constant with increase in income of the consumers, means consumers income increases or decreases, salt demand, matchbox demand also not increase or decrease, it is called zero income elasticity. So in a income elasticity, positive income elasticity, negative income elasticity and third zero income elasticity. In our textbook these three concepts also given, you should know. Then next cross elasticity of demand. Cross elasticity of demand, it refers to a change in quantity demanded of one commodity due to a change in the price of other commodity, for example complementary goods or substitute goods. Just listen once again. It refers to a change in quantity demanded of one commodity due to a change in the price of the other commodity. cross elasticity of demand means competitive goods or substitute goods or complementary goods. Example, tea and coffee, Pepsi and Coca-Cola. Here it refers to a change in quantity demanded of one commodity. For example, tea and coffee. Here tea means A goods and coffee means B goods. Means one commodity due to change in the price of other commodity. Means when price of tea increases, that effect on quantity demanded coffee increases. It is called cross elasticity of demand. Complementary goods, pen and ink, car and petrol. So complementary goods and substitute goods also possible cross elasticity of demand. Just see formula. EC, cross elasticity of demand, percentage change in quantity demanded of a commodity and upon percentage change in price of B. Means B commodity price increase or decrease, that effect on quantity demanded a commodity, it is called cross elasticity of demand. So EC is equal to percentage change in quantity demanded of A upon percentage change in price B. Then next, A commodity is equal to original commodity and B is equal to other commodity. So in a formula, symbolically EC is equal to percentage delta QA upon percentage delta PB. Means percentage change in quantity A commodity upon percentage change in price of B commodity. So the next EC is equal to percentage change in quantity A upon QA, then delta PB upon PB. So delta QA upon QA into price B upon change in price B means the delta PB. Using this formula, you can measurement cross elasticity of demand, where QA is equal to original quantity demanded of commodity A. Then second, delta QA is equal to change in quantity demanded of commodity A. Then next, PB original price of commodity B and delta PB change in price of commodity B. Using this formula, you can measurement cross elasticity of demand. For complementary goods or substitute goods, when X commodity and Y commodity substitutes, when price of Y commodity change, then quantity demand change in X commodity, because Y price change, that effect on X quantity demanded, it is called cross elasticity of demand. Examples: petrol and car, pen and ink, Pepsi and Coca-Cola, sugar and jaggery, tea and coffee. These are the examples These are the examples of cross elasticity of demand. In our textbook, you should know three types of cross elasticity of demand. Number one, positive cross elasticity. In a positive cross elasticity, substitute goods, example tea and coffee, it is called positive. Then negative cross elasticity, complementary goods, example tea and sugar. And third one, zero cross elasticity of demand, means non-related goods. Non-related goods like that, tea and pen, tea and books, it is called non-related goods. So you should know three types of cross elasticity. Number one, positive cross elasticity. Positive cross elasticity, substitute goods like that, Pepsi and Coca-Cola, tea and coffee, Lifebuoy and Dettol. Then negative cross elasticity, complementary goods, for example tea and sugar, pen and ink, car and petrol. And zero cross elasticity means non-related goods. In a non-related goods like that, coffee and pen, coffee and books, these are the example of cross or zero cross elasticity of demand. Next type, third, price elasticity of demand. Price elasticity of demand, according to Dr. Alfred Marshall, price elasticity of demand is a ratio proportionate change in the quantity demanded of a commodity to a given proportionate change in price. Friends, last two types, number one, income elasticity of demand, only change in income, price also constant. And cross elasticity of demand, A and B substitute goods, when change of price B, then change in quantity demanded A, it is called cross elasticity. And price elasticity of demand means a percentage change in quantity demanded and percentage change in price. So price elasticity of demand, a ratio of proportionate change in quantity demanded of a commodity to a given percentage or proportionate change in its price. Formula, ED is equal to percentage change in quantity demanded upon percentage change in price, means percentage change in price, then percentage change in quantity demanded measurement through the price elasticity of demand. Then symbolically, it is equal to percentage delta Q, means percentage change in quantity demanded upon percentage delta P, means percentage change in price. So it is equal to delta Q, delta means change, upon Q, delta P means change in price upon P, means here delta Q and P means change, and only Q means original quantity demanded and only P means original price. So it is equal to delta change upon Q into P upon delta P, where delta, where Q is equal to original quantity demanded, Q is equal to original quantity demanded, then delta Q is equal to difference between the new quantity and original quantity demanded, P is equal to original price, and delta P means the difference between a new price and original price. So using this formula, means elasticity of demand is equal to percentage change in quantity demanded upon percentage change in price. This formula use the measurement of price elasticity of demand. So in a price elasticity of demand, for example, when price falls 50%, and quantity demanded increases 50%. So 50 divided by 50 is equal to answer 1. So using this formula you can check or measure price elasticity of demand. So types of price elasticity of demand: number 1, income elasticity of demand; second, cross elasticity of demand; and third, price elasticity of demand. Students, I hope these three types you understand. Please, if you like this video, share and subscribe, then my next video notification available for you. Thank you.